Hey there YouTube, how are you guys doing? Today's video is not about pipes, not about cigars. Today's video is about snuff, and I just want to showcase my entire snuff collection that I've acquired. And first, let us start. I'm actually going to try out some stuff as well, so this video is a bit long. Let me first start off by commenting on some of the snuffs that I've actually finished this year, and this is part of my year-end video series where I will actually be talking about the tobaccos I've tried, the cigars I've tried, and you know, so on and so forth. So about that's the snuff talking. So guys, nevertheless, first one that I did finish this year was called Packard's Club Snuff. Comes in a really cool container with a dispenser, and absolutely awesome. I really enjoyed it. Sadly, I'm forgetting the flavor because I actually finished this about 5 months ago, and I can't exactly distinguish the flavor. I can't remember the flavor of this, but it was mentholated snuff, coarsely ground, very easy to inhale, and I really enjoyed it. Partial yet again. Gavit apricot snuff. I really didn't get the apricot, guys, but I must say, yet again, coarsely ground, mentholated, beautiful, beautiful type of a snuff. A very fruity note in your, in your nasal passage, and I loved it. Seriously. If you haven't given this a try, please do. I have actually finished these 2 tins, and also I got a half a tin of Loven Praise, and this is also from Partial Tobacco. Nope, it's from Loven Praise. Where is this from? Yes, Partial, German-made tobacco, and yet again high on the menthol department. But pretty darn good. Seriously, I wouldn't mind trying this particular brand again because this one's over as well. So those are the tobacco. Oh yeah, there's one more that I did. I said you will have to throw this one out. There is a tad bit more in this, but it's called Cluster and that specialized snuff. Yet again, Partial, and this was given to me by a friend who came down from Germany. He actually had this lying around for about 2 years before he gave it off for me. Beautiful. It's slightly mentholated, it's coarsely ground, and I love the herby, there are a lot of herbs and spices, smell coming out of this, and I really enjoyed it. It was something completely different from what I've tried, and yet again, absolutely super. But I just tried this recently, and it's sadly gone rancid, but it's beautiful. Try this, I'm seriously telling you. Alright, getting along with the tobacco that is opened and I am trying these days. Well, firstly, I got a snuff dispenser like this, and it's a pretty cool dispenser. It's got a little side opening pouch, as well as you can, open it this way. And you can see practically finished it. This came, neck full, with a special blend made by a very good friend of mine who gifted this to me. His name is Paul, and the link to his channel is going to be on the screen right now, so you can just click on that link and that'll straight away take you to his page. And the reason I'm giving you his channel page to go subscribe is I call him the king of snuff. This guy is the godfather of snuff, seriously, and he's the one who actually got me really interested in this entire hobby, because I was doing this on and off, and not exactly doing it quite seriously. I didn't have half of the tools of the trade, and Paul was the guy who basically equipped me with snuff spoons to snuff bullets to snuff containers, and I'm like a pro now. So Paul, you're the one I got to thank. So saying that, I like to try this. Is one of his own blends that he sent me. Wow, quite good. This is I'm drawing a fine line. I don't know whether it's mentholated or whether it's slightly mentholated, but it's really pleasant. You get like fruity notes at the start, but later on it develops into more floral, quite flavors. And he said that this is one of his snuffs that he has mixed about 2 or 3 different types in here. But wow, I'm running through this like I don't know what. I'm just seriously just enjoying this the crap out of. So Paul, thank you. And also another tobacco that I am enjoying these days is Red Bull Strong Snuff. Oh boy, this knocks the crap out of you. And let me try that also. Woo! Wow, the menthol just kicks you in the face. Oh yeah, and then followed by the nicotine kick. It's really awesome. Um, it's absolutely walloping nicotine. You know, you're gonna have a runny nose, but I'm telling you, unbelievable. And I use this now mainly, not straight up, but I use it as a mixing type of a tobacco for the types of snuff, because I have got a couple of unmentholated tobacco, and I've noticed that I'm exactly not pleased with the unmentholated varieties, and sometimes when I want to give it a little bit of nicotine punch, or I mean a mentholated punch, I go ahead with Red Bull. So Red Bull it is. All right, I got one more. Also, I've been trying out some Sturco menthol snuff. Now this one is yet again, like you can see, made in England, and the nicotine. Why am I always going with nicotine? The menthol in this is pretty strong, but just at the start. It's finely ground, and if you're going to have a good snuffing technique, or this will actually, you can inhale a little bit too much, and it could go into your upper nostril, and that is kind of not what you want to do. But I generally mix this one with another type of tobacco, like what's in this box, because this is coarsely ground and this is more finer, and this has a less menthol kick, and this gives me the menthol, and following up with the fruity and floral notes. So Sturco menthol, yes, it is pleasant to try, but I don't think I'm going to try this again. But yes, it was pleasant. The menthol rounds out pretty quick. It's just like gives you a punch of menthol, and then it just like quickly wears down. So Red Bull is tons better. Right up. Saying that, I've also opened up Talk Spanish Gem, which I took Paul's advice, and he said to finish up your finely ground tobaccos, because in Sri Lanka it's quite dry, and it'll make the tobacco, the moisture in the tobacco leave. But wow, this one is unbelievable. Yes, as you can see, beautiful color, finely ground tobacco. Yes, you're gonna have a fine snuffing technique for this, or you're definitely going to get it into your upper nasal passage, and that's quite uncomfortable. But the best part about this particular snuff is after you have taken it in, and after a couple of minutes goes by, you get a beautiful chocolate cookie. Yeah, it's just chocolate cookie type flavor. Hello, I'm doing a YouTube video. Yeah, you can say hello, but you're saying hello to all the viewers on YouTube channel. My mom's here. She wants to say Merry Christmas.
Hi, Merry Christmas to you all.
Yep. Would you like to share some stuff with us?
No thanks, not yet. Not yet ready for that.
Okay, she's not yet ready. So yet again, Spanish Gem. Absolutely love it. It's finely ground. I don't exactly like finely ground stuff. What I do is I mix this with Red Bull, and you know Red Bull gives that menthol effect that this doesn't have. This is unmentholated, but the Spanish gem keeps that nice chocolate cookie aftertaste, you know, and it's absolutely perfect. These two, boy oh boy, give it a try. I love this blend. Half of this in one of my bullets, and baby, you're good to go. All right. So saying that, I have opened up a high dry toast. This was Freeburg and Tyler. Yes, British snuff. A huge bloody bottle of this. Um, it's called high dry toast. I'm not a fan of this, but I'm not giving up because Paul taught me some fine stuff when you do toasts, and told me to actually wet your nostril or the inside of your nose, nasal passage with a Q-tip soaked in water, so the inside of your nostril is moist enough to actually not let the finer snuffs like toast go up further your nasal passage. So my nasal passage is already moistened up with this little baby because it's already, you know, so ideal time for me to try this. Wow, it's got a pretty strong aroma, and as you can see, the color is quite light. Loaded in the nicotine department. Oh yeah, boy, finely ground, very finely ground. Oh. Whew. Like I said, you could have a fine snuffing technique. Oh yeah, I've not yet tried this with mixing this with anything, but maybe I'm going to give it a try with half of this and half a Red Bull, and yeah, it should be damn good, especially for the nicotine. All right, next I'm going to show you my unopened collection of snuff. But maybe I should do this in a part 2 because it's already going into 12 minutes. So yeah, I think that should be you know, quite good. So yeah, guys, I would say adios amigos, and the second video is going to be about all my other unopened stuff. Adios.